Hi, this is Douglas Robinson with DefEdit Software, LLC, and in this video we're going to be demonstrating a new application that we've built that we'll be putting on the mApp Exchange, and it's this tiny little window here titled CSM Quick Search. Now this CSM Quick Search window is intended to help you and your Cherwell users search within Cherwell without having to have the Cherwell window open at all times and without having to constantly navigate to the correct quick search bar. Now what this does is it allows you to pick one of many different business objects out of a predefined list which you can add to, and once you click on search it launches a new window for Cherwell. So this gives you a handy shortcut for launching a new instance of Cherwell whether or not you already have it open and searching within the system. So for example, our default object here is incident, though we can also add customer, knowledge, problem, change request, release. We have the option of adding or removing items from this list. I'm going to type in any given search query I have that I'd like to search on incidents. So I want to find tickets that have the word Henry listed on them. So I'm going to type in Henry. I'm going to hit enter or click on search. And as we can see, my Cherwell window pops up and we can see tickets with Henry Bryce's name on them, either where he's the customer or where any full text search field on the incident table has that value. Now if I wanted to pull up Henry's customer profile, I can change this to customer and I can click on search again. And now I have another window searching for customers that contain the text Henry. And this should bring up Henry Bryce's customer profile. So here we have it. I can close this. So what this is going to do, and you may notice when I'm working throughout the tool, what this does is it gives you an always on top quick search bar that regardless of what you're doing is going to be up front and center and allow you to pop open a new window whenever you need it. And now that our demonstration of this is over, we're going to cover how you can install this as a map. So when you download this from the mApp Exchange, and by the way, I'm demoing this on version 9.4, so you might notice my dashboard here is actually smaller than my dashboard here, and that's part of our version 9.4 adaptive layouts functionality. I'm just pausing to show you how cool that looks because I really like the way the animations on that work. And you notice you can have different sets of widgets on the layout too. Anyways, so when you download this, when you get this map, and it may or may not end up being a paid map, you're going to get a folder that looks like this, minus this archive folder, of course. You're going to get this folder and it'll have a setup.exe and a CSM Quick Search installer.msi file in it. You can run either of these two. They both launch this MSI right here. And this is going to open an installer for this application. So you're going to get a CSM Quick Search installer window. Now this is going to guide you through a couple of different steps. You're going to click next. You're going to pick where you want this to install. You can choose where you want it to install. It's up to you. And you can also choose whether you're going to install it for everyone or just yourself. So after you click next on that, you're ready to install. The installation process should be very quick, and then you're done. And you'll notice on your desktop now you have a CSM Quick Search icon. And if you click on this, let me close this out, it should pop up on the screen. Now there's a couple of hidden features here as well. So when you go to use this tool, it's going to look for your Cherwell installation, and it's going to look for your Cherwell installation in a couple of places. Either your Cherwell installation shows up at Program Files, Cherwell Service Management, and then trebuchet.app.exe, or it shows up in Program Files and then a separate Cherwell Software folder and Cherwell Service Management, trebuchet.app.exe, or you may have installed it somewhere else. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to rename my trebuchet.app.exe to a different name to where it can't be found. And when you do this, you get a pop-up. This means it hasn't been able to find it in either of the two known default locations for the Cherwell Service Management package, and so it's going to prompt you to find your installation files. Now if I click OK on this, it's going to give me a file open dialog, and the intention here is that you open up your program files directory and you navigate to where your Cherwell Service Management system is installed, and this should be able to find your file as long as it's named trebuchet.app.exe. Now there's a filter on here that says Cherwell Client. It's only going to show you files that are trebuchet.app.exe because this is your Cherwell client file. And when you navigate to this, it's going to read in what the installation path for that was. It's going to set it into a local setting for your user so that every time you launch this after that point, it will know where your trebuchet.app.exe executable is installed, and it won't have to prompt you each time. Now, the other feature that we have on here that you can configure is the list of which objects show up in your drop-down here. So you've got incident, customer, knowledge, problem, change request, and release. If you wanted to add another one like task, you can do so by clicking this add button. But before you click that add button, you type in the new object you want to add. So there's two functions to this where you can type this in. You can either type it in once and then you just type in the new value that you want and you don't click add, and then it'll search that object like task for the value that you're searching for. Or if you know you're going to reuse this frequently, you can click on add and it adds it to the drop-down list. If you add something by mistake, leave the text there or reselect it from the drop-down list and you can click on this subtract icon and it'll remove it. So that's all we have in our video today. I hope you guys enjoy our new quick search app. I think this is going to be useful. I know it's something that I thought of this just because of how frequently I end up opening Cherwell just to search for a ticket. And when I have to search for an incident, it's never a convenient time for me. I always have the app open to something. And I think this is going to be useful, at least for me, so that I don't have to go to File and New Window, and then after I open a new window, unminimize my task pane, and then go to the search, and then do something. Instead, I'll be able to just go here, type it out, and hit either the search bar or, you know, if I wanted to just type in, what's a good name, CSD admin, just hit enter and it pops up and it's a new window every time. It's great. So thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more, and definitely check out our website, defeditsoftware.com.